Hi everyone, and welcome to another NAG video review. Based on the 2006 book World War Z, an oral history of the zombie war and subsequent 2013 movie, Saber Interactive presents World War Z, the game that hit the shelves on April 13th, bringing the frantic co-op survival action horror madness to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Kind of a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, well, until Turtle Rock Studios finally releases Back 4 Blood anyway. Though it takes a number of pages out of the Left 4 Dead playbook, it still mostly writes its own story. First thing it does differently is the camera. Gone is the classic first-person perspective, and in is the over-the-shoulder third-person perspective. Teams of 4 players fight through 4 cities, being New York, Jerusalem, Moscow, and Tokyo, with 3 missions in each with the exception of Tokyo. One of the first major deviations you'll find from Left 4 Dead is the character classes. Here you get to choose up to 6 different classes, being Gunslinger, Hellraiser, Medic, Fixer, Slasher, and Exterminator. Each gets a specific starting weapon, ordnance, and its own progression tree. Level progression with a character makes new skills available, and these can be purchased with in-game currency you get from completing levels. Weapons are also tiered and level independently from character classes. This goes for weapons you use during missions, so picking up and using any weapon during a mission will level the weapon. Leveling weapons allows you to purchase upgrades for them that are automatically applied whenever you pick up the weapon in-game, or even when you start with it. As for the currency itself, harder difficulties will reward more currency, and there are 5 of those options to choose from. From 1 skull, sneeze in their general direction to win option, to a 5 skull, don't bother with weapons, you're going to die quickly anyway option. You can choose from the beginning where you'd like to go. No levels are locked and there's no restriction placed on them. However, you can't choose who you want to go with. Sort of. Yeah, you can party up, no problem, but vacant slots will be filled with randoms. Unless you start your game really quickly, then you'll get a bot, until a random joins. There are also no private matches or lobbies, and there is no LAN option either. There is an offline mode for single player, which is fine if you're on your own and you want to keep it that way, but you get less currency as a reward for it at the end. Also, other people are the worst, and they don't listen and they often don't help. I mean, the bots were seriously more helpful than other people, often prioritizing picking me up instead of other bots if I was in with more than one bot. But the human players, not so much. Levels are very linear, much like Left 4 Dead, with action from beginning to end, each with at least one set piece where you need to dig in, prep defenses, and survive, and almost all presenting you with a finale at the end of each level too. And to make another Left 4 Dead comparison here, the Left 4 Dead finales were much tougher in this reviewer's opinion. Weapon loadouts are another big change, and this will see you with a primary weapon and a backup handgun, all of which can be swapped out when you find other guns during the game. But you don't start the following level with those weapons if you've managed to finish the previous one with them, because classes dictate what weapons you get to start with. There are also heavy weapons that you can equip, which go into a completely separate slot without you having to sacrifice one of your current weapons to pick it up. However, these come with extremely limited ammunition, so use your shots wisely. These weapons range from explosive sniper rifles, chainsaws, and auto shotguns to light machine guns and rocket launchers. You can find these lying around during missions, but there are some perks that allow you to start with one too. Silenced weapons are here too, and they're actually useful in certain situations. Fighting off a small group with them can save you a lot of pain because noisy guns will bring a lot of unwanted attention as zombies start pouring out of places you would never suspect. No silenced weapon? No problem. No good zombie game would be complete without a melee weapon of some kind. Every character has one by default, and it's bound to its own button, so you can slice and dice in a pinch, or whenever you feel the need to do so as it arises. Speaking of the dead, these guys don't mess around. They're fast, usually move in small groups, and can even be mistaken as bodies until you walk past them, so be sure to test for life signs with some hot lead. The sheer volume of zombies in this game is incredible though. Great defensive planning often proves meaningless in this game when they start to pile up on one another to get up to high places, so have those explosives on standby and work on those zombie pyramids as soon as they start piling up, or you're in for one bitey time. Zombies are mostly generic, but there are special zombies that can make life really tough. like the hazmat zombies that leave a noxious cloud lingering around its corpse, or the bull that will start charging you and, should you fail to down him, grabs you and pounds you into the ground until you either join his cause or until a teammate stops this brutal beating on your behalf. Again, pages from the Left 4 Dead playbook are on display here. There's nothing like a Left 4 Dead tank though, and there are no bosses or boss fights. And when you die? Well, you get to respawn in 60 seconds, so no biggie there. But you get to watch your corpse reanimate and go after what's left of your team while you wait, so at least you won't get bored. All in all, it's one frantically fun ride, filled with explosives, satisfying headshots, and plenty of undead... Hell, no, wait for that. Tons of undead. I mean, really, just look at these guys. So this is 2 thumbs up from me, but do yourself a favor and play with friends, because randoms that are just working on kill counts are annoying and can all go die in a zombie bonfire. There's also more to come, courtesy of Saber Interactive's planned roadmap. We can expect in the future, and I mean near future here, some of these updates are coming up in May already, this month in other words, private lobbies, wave-based survival horde mode, yay, a new zombie type that spits poison or a virus, there'll be a 3rd mission added to the Tokyo City, there'll be a 6 skull difficulty coming in, weekly challenges will be added, new weapons and weapon variants, as well as character skins and accessories. Even at launch, given it's not a AAA priced game, seriously, I think it's only about 300 or 350 rand, it feels like a whole game, and the potential to expand on this solid base is clearly there and well within Saber Interactive's crosshairs. That's it from me, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to visit nag.co.za for all things games, tech and stuff.